Oh, come on.
Natalie is in need of a second date update this morning with a guy named James. Hi, Natalie.
Hey, guys. Thanks for taking my call.
Thank you for keeping second date update on the air.
Yeah, I mean, I need the help because I'm about to quit dating. For real, for real.
You've had enough.
Good. All right. Well, we need people to call in and keep it going.
Keep dating, yeah.
So tell us how you met James and how that first date went. We'll go from there.
Oh, my God. Okay. It's so confusing, right? Like, we had this great date. It was like the only decent date I've had all summer. And trust me, I try to put the work in. I go out a lot. I try swiping on these apps as much as possible. And I'm ready, you know, like I'm ready to just find something that's like a relationship that's good and strong and healthy, and it's just not easy. So, of course, I finally find one with potential, and now he's nowhere to be found. We met on Match, right? Mm-hmm. It was for drinks, and then that turned into dinner, and then, like, we just ended up staying out really late, like talking for a really long time. Like, I was like I left the house thinking I was going to go to happy hour for like maybe an hour. And we were like out for a good 7 hours.
7 hours?
Wow.
Like a good, like it was a long time. And I didn't sleep with him because it has not ended well in the past. So I stopped doing that on the first date. But I definitely thought, you know, he was going to call or, like, something was going to happen or, like, you know, we'd keep seeing each other and it would happen relatively soon. Like, why rush? And the night seemed like it ended well. Like, he hugged me. He said he had a great time. Said he would call me later. It felt like we connected. I just don't get it, y'all. Like, it felt like we'd known each other forever and, like, checked all of my boxes. So, I don't know. I feel like y'all are my last resort. Like, if we can't get a hold of him and we can't figure out what happened here, like, I think I'm done with dates for the rest of the year because it's rough out here.
Or you may need to hire a private investigator because that's just weird.
True.
Like, typically, I mean, these things are so subjective and relative and point of view and perspective and all that. But in your case, you said he vocalized, not only did he have a great time, but he absolutely wanted to get together again, or he was going to call you, one of the two.
Yeah. Like, what is that?
Yeah, why would you say, like, if you don't want to go out with someone again, you're not going to encourage them by saying, yeah, let's do this again.
Yeah, well, sometimes just to get out of there is the easiest thing.
Are you going to call me? Are you going to text me?
Yes. I mean, 7 hours is a long time to spend with somebody. I mean, I would think that after the third hour, for sure, you would know I'm never going to see this person again.
Yeah.
I mean, I would think if you invest that much time that... Yeah. You know, you're not going to spend that much time going, is there something here? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe let's hang out a little while longer.
Unless you're being held at gunpoint, and you did not do that, right?
No, I can promise you.
What if you're really bored and you have nothing else going on? Would you still hang out for that? Would you guys bail or would you hang?
Maybe not me, but now that I think about it, I might know one or two people that would.
Yeah.
Anything else you think we need to know?
I don't know. I think that's it, y'all. I just really thought he was into me.
Okay, then why don't we take a break? When we come back, we'll call James and we'll see what he thought of Natalie and his date with her, where he's been, why he's blowing her off, if he's blowing her off. As Second Date Update continues next with Jeff and Jenn, Cincinnati's Q102.
My house has a new glow. I love my windows. Universal Windows Direct.
Cold weather is coming. Shut it out with new windows from Universal Windows Direct. Hi, Tim. Right now, buy one window, get one free. They also do siding, roofing, and doors. Call 513-755-1800. Check out uwdsouthwestohio.com.
I love my windows. They've got that brand new home effect. Universal Windows Direct.
All right, Natalie wants to be in a loving, committed relationship, and she is willing to put in the work. So she puts herself out there. She dates. She works the apps. And that's not an easy thing to do when date after date after date. It just sucks. It's just
It's not getting better.
Not connecting with this guy, not connecting with that guy. So when she went out with James, it was the best date of the summer. It started out with just drinks, which led to dinner, and then they stayed out late talking. They hung out. They ended up hanging out for 7 hours.
That's a
long
long
time.
That's a commitment.
That's a
I feel
long
like y'all
time.
might be dating after that for
Right.
sure.
Yeah.
So he had time to bail.
Yeah.
He didn't have to hang out that long.
Could have left after drinks.
Yeah. And you never hooked up.
No, I promised myself I wouldn't.
Did you want to, though?
I would have been tempted.
And he didn't try to make any moves at that point?
He tried to lean in and I kind of curved it, but it wasn't like a bad curve. It wasn't like it wasn't like a rejection. I still said verbally that I would love to see him again. I just wanted to do things right because this one felt better this time around.
But he wasn't saying, "Hey, let's take it
Come
back
on.
to my place and slip into something a little more comfortable."
No.
Like you. All right. You ready to call James? Find out the real reason he's blowing you off?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, James.
Yes, this is he.
James, we're glad you're okay. We're a little worried about you there, bud.
Who is this?
It's Jeff and Jen at Q102. How are you, man?
What?
It's
It's
Jeff,
your
Jen.
lucky
We got
day.
Fritch and Tim. The whole gang's here.
Hi,
Morning.
dude.
Oh my God, why are you calling me?
It's your lucky day.
Sorry. Are you disappointed? Are you sad to hear from us?
I'm afraid this is going to end up with me getting my ass kicked, to be honest.
No, everybody says that.
Yeah.
That's not, no.
That's not
That's not what
exactly
we're
how
about.
it works. No.
No, we just want to talk.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, talk.
I'm sensing a bit of hostility here, James.
No, my palms are sweating right now. I can tell you. I really like this girl, like a lot, and she was great. We spent so much time together, and it was awesome. But like somewhere towards the end of the day, she mentioned something that made me curious, and I felt like I had to look it up before anything moved further. And when I did, I decided maybe we weren't really a good fit.
All right. Well, let's go back here for a second. First of all,
Okay.
which girl? You said girl. I want to make sure we're even talking about the right person.
Yeah, Natalie.
Okay.
Because it was just recently, and I haven't had a date since then. Because I didn't know what to do after the date. I just didn't know what to do.
He
And so I
sounds traumatized, doesn't he? Kind of.
Yeah.
A little bit.
He also thinks his ass is going to get kicked.
He
So
seems a
let's
little
see what's going to
nervous.
happen.
I know it.
Nobody's going to kick your ass.
Well, it's not. She's not going to kick my ass. It's just that she kept talking about her brother for like a really long time and how close they were and how like overprotective he is. And like I get it. I have young sisters, and I keep an eye on things like watch your step, buddy. But like she said something about she wanted him to come and meet me. Like if we had a second date, and
She's bringing the big brother.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, on a second date, and she said that he's intimidated guys before, and she thought that there was nothing to worry about. She thought that he would like me, and look, I'm a good guy. I'm kind of big. I work out, so I don't get intimidated very often. But out of curiosity, I went to her Instagram page to see if there were some pictures, and there were. And there were a lot of them.
What, of him?
Yeah, of him. He's a Navy SEAL.
Oh.
And he does MMA for fun. MMA for fun. For and giggles. And he's just like really intense. Like most of these pictures, he's buffed out and just really, really.
Veins popping out of his neck and stuff.
God.
Exactly. He's just like the last guy that I want saying anything to me along the lines of, if you hurt my sister, that kind of thing.
Oh, it will take nothing
Yeah.
for me to end you.
Exactly.
I've been there, so I've heard it all.
He might say that. And I know he's intense, but like, you wouldn't have had anything to worry about. I was serious when I said I thought he would like you as much as I did.
So why do you feel the need to bring the brother in so early into the mix?
So it wasn't that I was just bringing him up. It was just I was talking about my life, and like, we lived together. He would have met him eventually, especially if on the second date I invited him back. So I figured, get ahead of it, have them meet each
Oh my
other.
God, but you live with him, so your roommate, what if I come over and like he hears something and he hears like the wrong, like what if I say the wrong thing, or he hears a slap?
Or what if the walls are thin?
I mean, what the heck?
A slap?
Right? So what? And what if he does, like when you're, you're getting into things, and like, what if you just misinterpret something, and what if
we're
he decides
grown
all of a
people
sudden
who
he
talk
doesn't
about
like me?
things like that. Like, we switch off. Like, I have a friend that I stay at when I have people over, or he'll stay out late at like his job or like with his friends when I have people over. Like, we could have worked it out.
But you're really close to him, and he's intimidated people before. And so what if he just decides he doesn't like me? Look, relationships are hard enough between two people, and then you bring your brother in along who's trained to kill. You know what I mean? Like, it's just very... It's a little nerve-wracking.
I don't know how to get James past this fear.
I don't.
Yeah, you sound kind of like a scaredy cat.
Yeah. I mean, James, even you yourself said, you're a pretty fit guy. I would think you could hold your own, or at least run really fast.
Like, I thought they could have like worked out together and became friends, but I guess I should have chosen someone braver then.
Yeah.
No, it's not about brave. I mean, look, he's somebody who can hold his breath underwater for 5 minutes or something like that. Like, how do you compete with that? It just seems.
Why are you competing with my sibling? That's gross.
If you can hold your breath for 5 minutes under a pillow with him on top of it, that's a bad example.
Exactly. That's what I would have to train to do. I mean, it's just you talked about him so much, and it just felt like he's such a big part of your life. And I feel like if I'm going to I could screw something up, and then I have this guy breathing down my neck.
Yeah, I dated a girl a million years ago whose big brother was a state trooper, and he could be a pretty intimidating guy. And I don't think he liked me very much in the beginning, but eventually he came around because I think I'm a pretty disarming guy. I think I'm fairly
I don't
harmless.
see you as threatening.
No, but his concern was that I was going to hurt his sister.
Sure.
Yeah.
Which,
did he threaten you?
I don't remember him threatening me, but I remember
Without
him,
words, probably.
Yeah, I
You
remember
probably
him
got a
giving me
look.
the glare,
Yeah.
The body
the evil
language.
eye.
Watch
And
yourself, mister.
obviously, we didn't stay together, but I was careful to make sure that was a respectful exit. You know what I mean?
You don't want
Yeah.
that evil eye.
Yeah. Well, what do you want to do, James? You definitely out? There's no possible way that you can get past this fear and...
I just, especially because they live together, and I don't know. I mean, I really like you. It's just something that I'm gonna have to like look over my shoulder every time.
It's a
It doesn't
dynamic
feel
you don't wish
comfortable.
to.
Dang.
I mean, at this point, I don't really think
I dig
I'm
you.
interested. So,
Okay, I mean that's cool. It's just you're
He's
cool.
like,
It's-
like, my
that-
should have nothing to do with me as the person.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, James, thanks for taking the call, man.
okay, thank you. Have a great day.
All right. Have a good one. Good luck.
Stay safe out there.
Is there a dating app for only children?
It's all right, y'all. The hunt continues.
Yeah.
Have a great one.
Hey, you too. And if we can do a second date update for you, shoot us an email, Jeff and Jenn at WKRQ.com.